Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. So what's this Link's house? I'm really struggling to remember here. Or was his house like over here, maybe? Like this might have been a hill over here. I don't remember. Either way, I don't remember a school. Was this the next class? Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in... Link, you're back? Ah, my apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. What of Princess Zelda? Princess Zelda's still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built this school, you see. She cared so much about the children, I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. Yeah. Class is from morning until noon-ish. Please stop by the classroom on the first floor. Alright, class is not in session because it is 2:50 a.m. And rain means I can't really light a fire out here. Oh, I lost the beetle. I'm tempted to just like light a fire in. Can I do it inside the house? Let's see. Oh, I sure can. That seems unsafe, but alright. Is it not time for class? This poor guy. He's just trying to sleep. I guess it's probably 6 or 7 a.m. Because what, the schedule, the clock on the bottom there goes by, or I guess you can't see the clock. Goes by every 2 hours or so. What does this say? Health wanted apply to become a teacher. Want to show children the joy of learning? No experience necessary. Inquire at the school for more information. Prospective applicants are welcome to sit in on a lesson. Huh. Oh, I forgot I don't want this. I'll save this because this was a cool puzzle. Is there really no way? I wish you could take a new picture of things. So there was a beetle on this tree? No, I guess not. Or it doesn't respawn, I guess. Ooh! Where are you, dragon? You are kind of over here, it seems. Wait, is Lurlin Village in this region, or is it in the... It might be... You know what? I think it's over here-ish. What is this island? Is 6 a.m. time for classes? Where's your students? Let's see, how about now? Just what road led to Hyrule becoming the place that it is today? I believe that in order for our children to have a bright future, they must first learn about the Calamity. I'd be pleased if you joined us for today's lesson, Link. When is the lesson? What is this music? These are cute. Huh. Is this like holding the pillar together? I like little details like that. Like, oh yeah, there's a couple of spots like that. Neat. Well, it's 7. What time is this lesson? He said until noonish. Maybe I have to like travel and it'll reset NPCs and the kids. I assume the kids will show up unless this guy's just lecturing to no one, which is kind of weird. Oh. Some weird buildings in this town I hadn't noticed during night. Well, one thing at a time. We've got to go check out the school. There's a farm. Oh, now they're... Yeah, okay. They just weren't showing up because I guess the game hadn't decided to put them here. Alright. Well, well, good morning to you. Today's lesson concerns Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. To study history is to learn from those who came before us. A thorough understanding of the past is essential if our children hope to build a better future. You're welcome to sit down in the class and observe if you like. Do I sit here? Just what road led to Hyrule becoming the place it is today? I believe in order for our children to have a bright future, they must first learn about the Calamity. How do I... Mom says I'm supposed to be polite to you. I learned a bunch ever since they started the school. Not every class is fun. History lessons put me to sleep sometimes. But I love it every time we learn about farming stuff. How do I actually join in the class? Still no lesson? Look at this kid's smug face. Get a little nervous at the idea that someone's going to be watching us today. He keeps saying I'd be pleased if you could join us for the lesson, but he doesn't tell me how. How? Want to take the class? Have you asked Mr. Simon? Wonder if Zelda will be back at her home today. Maybe we'll go check out their class. What? I don't understand what I'm doing. Is there no actual mechanic to this? Because he seems to have hyped it up. Did I miss a quest? No. Maybe I have to wait till 9 and he'll start presenting the class? It's 8:50. 8:55. 9 o'clock. Oh, he's doing something. Oh, today's class will be a history lesson. The story of Hyrule is deeply intertwined with the Calamity, and that is no exaggeration or embellishment. The Calamity has been visited upon the land of Hyrule several times before. It was sealed away 10,000 years ago by the sacred princess and the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness. Isn't that just a fairy tale? No. Over time, history and legend sometimes blur together. All this stuff about 10,000 years ago and such, who cares? You got any pictures or proof to back up the so-called 10,000-year-old Calamity? It's no fairy tale, I assure you. These are real historical events. This is a problem. I'll need to show them some kind of depiction of the Calamity from 10,000 years ago. Otherwise, this lesson is over before it began. Sorry, Link, this isn't how I thought the lesson would go. If I had more foresight, I'd have borrowed the screen depicting the Calamity from Lady Impa's hall. Oh, I know where that is. Kikiriko Village, where the hall is located, is also in Necluda, but it's too far to the northwest for a casual visit. If only I could show these children a detailed image of the screen depicting the Calamity, I think they'd understand. Although I suppose it isn't Lady Impa's hall now, is it? It's more accurate to call it Lady Paya's hall. I know where that is. Wait, teach me lesson 1? As in... Oh, this might be a whole little side quest chain. Where was Kikiriko? Oh, interesting. It doesn't actually... Really? It doesn't actually show you where it is? Huh. That's surprising considering they outright tell you where you need to go. Away! If you bring fabric to the dye shop in Nintendo, you can have... Oh, that's where you get it done. Ooh, I want to give him my Majora's Mask fabric. Although I have a lot of good fabrics. The problem is the amiibos, a lot of them have really good designs. I want to try to do this quickly because if the lessons are only like 9 to noon, it means I have a very limited amount of time. What is this? There it is. No, that's not how you do it. It's camera. Does it have to be in the whole frame or just... Sure, that should be fine. Does that count? I guess we'll find out. Whee! So I imagine this, if it is a quest line, it'll be like, okay, now I need something from here, something from here, something from here, something from here. Kind of a fetch quest, but maybe not fetching so much as information gathering. There's a lot more to explore in this town, too. I want to see what's going up with Mushroom Alley over there. That must be that fashion thing everyone keeps talking about here. The fashion obsession. Also, what's going on with this field? I'm gonna forget if I don't talk to this person eventually. It's gonna be a good crop. Can't hardly call this a field yet. It'll need a lot more work before it's through. Ma'am? Well, no. It's a wanderer doing in our neck of the woods. Going where you please is a perk of being a traveler, eh? Chalk it up to fate, and let me tell you about this place. This is the Hiteno School field. Right now, more like an empty lot, but it used to be a good little field. I aim to get it back. Oh wait, I do know this spot. This is the spot I used to scan amiibos because everything would go flying. I aim to get it back in shape so it can support crops again. It's hard work fixing up a plot after it's gone to seed. It'll be a spell before anyone can plant anything here. So can I... The implication there makes me think I can bring stuff to be planted, like rare plants. Sundelions, silent princesses, that sort of thing. So for this class, I'll be going over the calamity again. Let's start by reviewing our last lesson. Mr. Simon, can you prove any of this? Is it more likely that over time, history and legend started to blur together? Are we still talking about stuff that happened 10,000 years ago? Karen, you're an asshole. Can you point to any paintings or images that actually show there was a calamity 10,000 years ago? And Safaro's like, he's the one with the smug face, but he's got like the most reasonable reactions. You can see I'll have to actually show the class's screen depicting the calamity and move my lesson plan forward. Here you go. Everyone look into my tiny screen. What's this? A screen depicting the calamity? Class, please take note here. There's a rare opportunity to see a primary source regarding the calamity. Wow, this looks like the real thing. So the legend was true? That's amazing. You know, seeing this makes it feel like it might have happened yesterday. Well, if you've got documented proof, that's good enough for me. Go on, Mr. Simon, tell us the rest of the story about the calamity. Ah, of course. Thank you so much, Link. My lecture about the calamity might run long, but I hope you'll stay for it anyway. Sure. The calamity has visited this land of Hyrule several times over. However, are his eyes going in different directions? They look like they're going... However, 10,000 years ago, there were divine beasts built by the Sheikah using their advanced technology. Is that the first mention of divine beasts in this game? Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot. I guess they mentioned Vamedo over in Rito with the perch, but like very briefly. Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot as well. With the sword that seals the darkness and the power of the sacred princess, the ancient hero stopped the calamity. For a long while after that, the lands of Hyrule knew peace. The time when the people forgot about the calamity was the moment it returned to menace them once more. Tell us more, when did all this happen? Like, 5 years ago, kids. This all happened. Oh, that one. This all happened about 100 years ago. It began when an oracle prophesying. Prophesying? Is that the right word? The calamity's return. The royal family took their cues from the legends of the past. They found and excavated the divine beasts. Skilled members of the Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo peoples were selected to pilot them. They were called the champions. With the wielder of the sword that seals the darkness and the sacred princess, all the pieces from the legend were in place. But this time, the calamity would not be bested so easily. Did something happen? So, is this game like 10 years after the last one? I don't know, because Link looks really barely different. Sadly, the sacred princess was unable to awaken the holy power within her. The divine beasts were taken over by the calamity. Those selected to pilot them lost their lives in the process. Worse still, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness was badly hurt. Just when all seemed lost, the sacred princess came into her power and devoted her whole being to keeping the calamity at bay for 100 years. Is everyone following along so far? After spending 100 years dormant, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness awakened, his wounds healed. He won back the divine beasts with the help of several allies, including some of the champion's descendants. And in the end, the hero defeated the calamity and the sacred princess stopped the evil one. Sorry, I got a little emotional there at the end. It's a true story, though. All that we have, our land, our lives, our civilization, we owe it all to the... Look at this kid who got all serious. We owe it to all those who fought for it through the centuries. Wow, I want to be like the ancient hero and give the next generation good lives too. Ah, that went splendidly. Words cannot convey my satisfaction. And I couldn't have done it without you showing us that screen, Link. Once again, thank you so much for your assistance. Yeah. That's right, you should have something for all your help. Would this do? Oh, some rice. Okay. Sure. With the new vegetables being developed, they're harvesting less rice these days. That's a shame, as it's a favorite of mine. Me too. I like rice. You should taste it for yourself, Link. Speaking of rice, our next subject is home economics. I plan to use the occasion to talk up dishes that use Hylian rice. Our next lesson is on food. That's my kind of lesson. Well, good morning to you. Thank you for your contributions. History class is ordinarily a bit slow-paced for the children's taste. That last lesson may have been the first time I've seen them enjoying a history lecture so much. Our next class is a home economics lesson. Naturally, you're free to sit in again if the subject interests you. Today's lecture is on home economics. Food is essential for our survival. A keen culinary sense can help you stay alive in this perilous world. I'd like to put a question to you all. What dish do you get by mixing Goron spice with Hylian rice and raw meat? Goron spice is the hot stuff they sell in Goron City in the northeast, right? It's got Goron spice in it. The answer can't be anything but curry. But the only thing in it is raw meat, right? So obviously, the answer has to be meat curry. Yes, that's correct. That one might have been on the simple side for all of you. How about this one then? Take Goron spice, Hylian rice, and mix in monster extract. What do you get then? Monster what? Aren't monster parts only used for medicines? Yeah, if you try to cook with monster parts, it's a disaster every time. No one would eat curry made with monster stuff. I call trick question. Hey, settle down, children. This lesson may be too advanced. In fact, combining monster extract, Goron spice, and Hylian rice makes monster curry. But judging from your skeptical faces, you won't believe me unless I can put a dish of it in front of you. I'd love to make some curry for them, but I don't have any monster extract. I'm told that it can be had in Terrytown up north in Akala. I have monster extract! The other day I told the class that we only use for monster parts is to brew medicine. Today's lesson about monster extract may have been confusing for them. Wish I could make some real monster curry with Goron spice, Hylian rice, and monster extract. Eating is believing, after all. Alas, right now I'm out of monster extract. I'm told it can be had in Terrytown up north in Akala. Oh, do I have to actually make the stuff? Ah, but I don't have Goron spice, I think. I have oil. I have cheese. I think... Hold on, by type. Guess that would be kind of in this section, right? Yeah, I don't even remember how I got monster extract. Must have been from, like, quest rewards. Well, I think that's where that quest ends, then, for now, until I get to Goron City. Let's go see what else there is in Hateno Village. Ooh, what are you growing? Tomatoes? Yep, those are tomatoes. Examine? Hey, I saw that. The only one besides me who's allowed to pick my prize Hylian tomatoes is my daughter, Aster. You want some? Go to the general store and buy them like everyone else. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. That's cool. What's up here? Did I get that well? I did. That seems a little weird to have two wells. I guess they're on different elevations. No entry without permission, read. Alright. I think I remember you. Don't think I've seen you. Never mind. Don't think I've seen you around, you traveler. Then welcome to Hateno Village. I'm Reed, the mayor. Oh. And yes, before you say it, I know about all these tacky sculptures everywhere you look around. Or nice, or they're spoiling the rustic atmosphere Hateno Village is known for. And I know who's behind it, the designer at Ventist Clothing, that clothes shop near the village entrance. I was just thinking about going and giving her a piece of my mind. Sorry to say, but if you need something from me, you'll have to come see me again later. Sorry, but not now. My husband told me he's on his way to Ventist Clothing. I have to be ready for what comes after. Never heard of it? The clothing shop right near the village entrance?
Huh?
No, I can't really get into it right now. Deep breaths, Clavia. There'll be a time to entertain guests later. Okay, so there's a dispute between the more traditional members of the village and... Oh, there's the goddess statue. How come he gets to have it outside of his house? I guess it's the mayor's house. Give me... What am I at? 14? Yeah, I want to have 15 and then I'm going to do stamina upgrade. Okay. Thank you. Is the max... What was it, 30? Hello, donkey. I wish I could pet you. Oh, right, the cooking stations. Wow, this is really like a trip down memory lane for me. Oh, everyone's got these weird hats. I had no idea Wharton could be so stubborn. He would always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat? I don't understand why he's this dead set against it. Because it looks stupid. What are you talking about? Can I help you? Oops, I really can't be dwelling on that right now, not while I'm on the clock. Hello there, we're having nice weather again today.
Hi.
Welcome to Tonpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? No thanks. Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe the next time Wharton is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. You're gonna kill that man because you want him to wear a dumb hat. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. Probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around here, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance till the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Primo was the type to get so worked up about fashion. I feel bad for him. Oh wait, I have been here? Yes. Okay, I'm getting all turned around. So, I guess let's head down Disaster Alley, what with the mushroom sculptures. It looks so tacky. Ugh. It would be fine if they were like solid colors, but they got the mushroom brands everywhere. Hello there, always happy to see a traveler in Nintendo Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new CC fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, CC. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at the clothing shop. I mean, boutique. It's over by the village entrance. Not sure what the difference is, personally, but CC always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Ooh, this is the dye shop, isn't it? Someday, a second store. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. Right, so you're a new customer, I think? Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hubby for that. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to CC that our shop is taking off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Greetings and saturations. Oh, this guy. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. How do you do? Did he get fatter since the last game? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your getup to... Huh? Hoo-wee, that's a lovely paraglider you've got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye shops, we also offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric. I don't want it. You can keep it. Have you dropped by Ventus Clothing at the village entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly the skies in style. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. Give me the paraglider. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand over the fabric and leave the rest to me. I would like you to take... Wow. Oh, you can see them all actually previewed. That's the base. I think I got this from a hole in the ground near Hyrule Castle where I fought Phantom Ganon. That was a quest reward, I think. That's also from talking to Lucky Clover. That was for sleeping at the horse place. That I just got and I hate it. And I think these are all amiibo. Oh, these are almost the same. It's just 8-bit Link. That's a monster. Ooh, I like the egg. Goddess, so that would be Skyward Sword. Oh, these are from the champions. I think that's from the Guardian. Oh, that one's good. Oh, you can move it. That one's pretty. I do like Twilight Princess. King of Red Lions. I wish the king was on it, but it makes sense that it's the sailcloth. That's, I guess, Twilight Princess. Oh, and that would be Twilight Princess, or Smash Brothers Ganon. Give me Majora's Mask. Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No watching paint dry for you. Oh.
Sure.
Seeing the fabric. Ready to launch. Ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. Doesn't that mean go kill people? Or is that a different... Have I misunderstood that saying this whole time? Neat. I like that. The tassels kind of get in the view, but neat. I hate these things. Can I do a quest to get, like, rid of this? Nope, no one here. There's like a whole gathering over there. Why mushroom? I mean, mushrooms are cool and all, but a little obsessive. Oh, this tower. Building condemned, do not enter. Really? Okay. Look, Amira, someone who forgot to put on a CC brand outfit today. Give the times and put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will anybody know your loyalty to CC style? Walk around the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me when CC roasts your fashion sense. CC set up her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, CC single-handedly set the tone for Tenno Village's whole look. CC's shop is to the left of the village entrance. It's the stylish shop with the mushroom clothing decoration. Feeling plain, shabby, or drab, CC has the cure. Go ask her to coordinate your look today. I don't want her to. Bracing winds of change are here in Tenno Village, presenting exclusive new fashion concept CC brand. Catering to fashion-forward individuals, this mushroom motif style is taking this village by storm. Don't get left out. Oh, it's like... weird. Loves fire, burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come to disturb, from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy? You forgot the Miss. Always add the Miss. Miss Ivy's the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy Eastwind happy? Not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Manny's beloved. Yeah, these kind of quests never go wrong. Good day.
Yeah?
Welcome to Tenno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The Eastwind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Tenno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute CC hat, you can hit the store across the way, Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to CC, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. CC's putting our village on the map. What do you like? I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything. I just told him what my dad likes instead. 100, huh? You don't sell Goron Spice here, do you? We've got butter, mushrooms. Oh, you've actually got a good stock here.
Oh.
Our little Eastwind General Store carries all of Tenno Village's local specialties. Ever since CC set up shop in the place across the way, Tenno has made a name for itself with fashion, fresh fashion. For that, though, this was a farming community way back. We're self-sufficient, little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. Tell you what, you haven't lived until you've tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from a Tenno pasture. I just fixed that up. Head on to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. Wrapped up the sales pitch, I figure.
Oh.
Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you? What's that hat? Oh, this? CC made it. She set up shop in the place across the way. She left a long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Was that a thing in the first game? I don't remember. Now, CC fever is sweeping the village. You can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat.
Ugh.
I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife, Amira, cares much more about that stuff.
Oh.
Anything else? Nope.
Oh.
The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Alright, so we've got rice, carrots, tomatoes, milk, eggs, butter. I mean, everything you need for oh. Hey, weirdo. I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long time. I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? Can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. So my friend is always saying. It's a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job even for someone you love. Not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in wells somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check that out later. What? I didn't say anything. Look, let's just focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Sure. 1, 2, 3... 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. Thanks. Nice, guess up to me to collect the rest. I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. Do I still have any frogs, or was that like my entire supply? Oh, I see. Wow, I have a lot of frogs. Is this just the same? Okay. Is that the conclusion? The thrilling conclusion to that quest? I want to talk to everyone else before I go to the... fine. I'll go talk to them. What's going on here? As I said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers are present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't come in? What are you wearing? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we can only have one entry ticket. We only have one entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? You're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Ooh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard a little ways up the road from the pasture's laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. I hate all of you. Thank goodness they gave up, Oh ma'am, sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also tourists who's come to see my sisters? I mean the new line of Cece's products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now. In fact, you, lady, you look like you're becoming a fish, like an animorph, like becoming a fish. Your eyes are slowly moving to the sides of your face. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Oh no.
No.
Another practically perfect masterpiece is an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fussy old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Do you see the luxurious curve luxurious curve. Do you note my avant-garde? Oh, wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Mayor, is that you? Save me. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Oh, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. What? Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? What do you suppose who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? I hate her. It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. I hate her. She's like I hate her. She's one of the worst Zelda characters ever. That's probably the intention. Oh, you again. Got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election. The sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, a Reed voter. Oh, there's no room in the shop for a Reed supporter. Sophie, call security. I abjure you, Reedist. What is a Reed supporter darkening my door for? I'm too busy with the mayoral election to spare you any of my time. Unless you've come to tell me you've had a change of heart, I'll ask again. You're a... Sure. Ugh. Of course. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are still stragglers in this village supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. It's called brainwashing. And so, fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone you can trust to carry out this vital task? I have to go. Oh, so we're gonna get started on my little errand already? You'll need these then. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CC. I should go out saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. Leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian mushroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. I'm gonna go talk to Reed because I hate her. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging me to this mess I found myself in, but since we're both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon. I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Let's go talk to Reed. So, is he going to give me something to give the mushroom supporters? So don't give it to... it's probably the same thing. Don't give it to their family. Where was Reed's house? I'm getting all turned around. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through the mayor election or not, it's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. We should clear the air between them and end the silly quarrel once and for all. That's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. Take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, it just says it's a secret and I can't get another peep out of him. Hate the idea of snooping on him, plus I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband is around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You never fit through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. Okay, so go in through the bottom. I just have to figure out where his shed is. Is this his shed? Alright, so... Oop, map. Marker there, and then I'll go in the well. Let's talk to him first. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come this way to check on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back then, when my grandmother worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthful of one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. Now that I think of it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. Yeah, that's the aroma I remember. Wait just a moment. Have some cheese. This is it. This is just what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed with a fellow villager. Hateno cheese, of course. It makes sense that my grandfather would have been working with someone from the farm up there. It's a miracle that Koya not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. But there's great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make Hateno cheese a new village staple. That ought to swing the election for me. Let me pay for that cheese, okay? Oh. Believe me, it's worth every rupee. Now then, I should get in touch with Koyan so we can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the Hateno Village General Store and some traveling merchants to add it to their wares, too. Shouldn't take much more than that to tip the election my way. You should come out and to watch it happen. Is there more to it than that? The village mayor election has gotten close and I'm comfortable with. Hateno cheese is a perfect new signature for the food for the village. With this on my side, I can't lose. Thanks for helping me out so much with everything, really. Oh, so he's not going to give me... Let's try the north well. I mean, it is right here, you think. I would wager that that's how I get into the building. Goats! There hasn't been a blood moon since I was in here, right? So, there. Because there were some horriblins down here. Okay, this seems to be leading on a path to the place. Oh yeah. So it seems this little indent is my indicator. Aha! Notes toward a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe that Tenno Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farm in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. If we hit a snag, though, it might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. Flavia, are you here? Oh, there you are. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He had just asked Cece about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to vent his clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promised you a reward, and I keep my promises. I'm getting all sorts of produce. What a pair the two of them would make. The two of them make if they would just get along. He didn't have to. I don't like her. Wait, is there no... I guess she's the clothing shop. What else is a condemned building? Hold on, this is a condemned building here. So maybe if I go to the south well I can get in here? Oops. Have I been to these little houses? Aren't these... What? I always forget in the construction company. Hudson? Aren't these their buildings? Like these little blocks put together type style things? Wait, this was Link's house. It's Zelda's house now? Miss Zelda still isn't back. Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh, do you have business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? You know she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She always used to say, see you later whenever she left the village, but not that time. This is my house. What do you mean Zelda's house? This ramp wasn't here before. Oh, there's a well here as well? Is it locked? Oh. Hey, that's the golden horse you can get. And that's the stable with the white goats. That seems to be in the southeast. Oh wait, are these all... And that's the... These are all things I've... Well, I don't remember this one. But these all seem to be photos related to... things you can do. Princess Zelda sighting quests. Oh. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set across Hyrule in search of an answer. Saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I'd imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced not all was lost. People's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we built a school in Tenno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Pura's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. That's funny. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Tenno Village before he sets off on a journey. Oh. So that's why Hudson's in charge now. Yeah, because I didn't think Hudson was the one in charge. He was just one of the higher-up employees. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's been very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of the community I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. A secret room, you say? Well, there happens to be a well outside, and wouldn't you know it, this looks like there would be a room in that corner. So what? Did Link building his house just not happen? Or did Link give the house to Zelda? Zelda's secret well. Don't call it that. Oh, this is... I thought it was a planet. Zelda's diary. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us, even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, a kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I put an order in for a new and improved champion's tunic, just for him. I just can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. Wait, didn't I get that though? I lit those torches. Yeah. That was a cool puzzle. There was a couple like that in Hyrule. What's in here? Well-worn hairband. An old, worn, simple hairband. Its color is long faded. Oh, so I can just give him the ponytail look. Cool. So... that's the well. I kind of figured... I figured that would be the way into the secret room. Because that's the shed. Unless this is the secret room. Let's see. If I go up here, what does it spit me out? The shed. I need to go more that way. Oh wait, I guess the shed is the outside. Oh, hold on. Or not the outside, but the room I was thinking it might be. Maybe not. I remember at night I had to go follow Cece. Yeah, it looks like there should be something here. Above where the bed is. Oh wait, maybe I can... Oh wait, now... was this originally a house that Zelda did build and then Link just paid money to finish it? And then he got to live in it? Is that what it was? That might have been it. What time do I do the thing? Oh, let me let my stamina regen, and then we'll go. I just want to see if there's anything up here. And then we'll go try to figure out what's going on with Cece. So does Zelda have a secret room or no? Oh, the Korok there. Ooh, the eyes glow. Neat. I thought she said at midnight, but maybe I misremembered. Oh, I love that the music gets, like, quiet. It's rare that I'm, like, in the moment where I can pay attention to the music and crouch. Oh, I can get into the condemned tower from there? Wait, is she going in the condemned tower? Where are you going? Where'd she go? How the hell did I lose her? Where did she go? What? What? She had literally disappeared. Is it because I took my eyes off of her? That sucks. Let's try that again. Hopefully it resets and I don't have to go through the whole night again and... How did she disappear? Maybe she did just despawn. Unless she did go into the tower, but no, she went around it. No, she's just gone. I guess I have to wait another night. That's weird.
Oh. Ah.
I don't like him.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
This is just okay.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Mm.
Right. Where was the inn? I guess it's just try sleeping.
Huh? Oh, hi.
Regular bed. Night. I kind of want to look up if there's another solution to this mayor thing. I don't want her to have any. I don't want to give her any sway. Or is it the idea that everyone has to be equally, like everyone has to have a footing? Right, so 9 o'clock is when it happened around last time, or when I was present for it anyway. Is she not there now? What? Am I missing something to trigger it? Every night Sophie has to detail CC. It sounds like she's larger standing. She's moving. I'll be important to stay out of sight. Okay. So where is she? Okay, that guy's moving now. Oh, okay, there she is. We'll try this again. So where did she go? She went around the corner and just vanished. want to lose her again this time. Let's see. I wish that... Wow, she moves... She like... It looks like she almost teleports with how fast she jumps around. Oh, did she go into the tower? Oh, she did go into the tower. Damn it. Okay, so she went inside, even though it says condemned. So I'll just go through here. I was thinking of going in here anyway. Ooh, cutscene? Carrots? No. Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. Free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. How I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed, this is luxury dining. And so without further ado, let us tuck in. Oh, she really likes carrots. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno Village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation of flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. She talks a lot. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. Carrots and pumpkins, and I'll just let myself out. So where... Oh, she's just hanging outside. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order, as you can tell my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. She likes carrots. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. Between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno Village. She probably told you she came back here because of a development or whatever. The truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Just giving me all sorts of things. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Well, I guess we have to do the mayor thing. Where is that? This one. So I have to... 8 villagers that don't have any CC brand clothing. Alright, well, I guess we'll continue this in the next episode then. Gotta find some people to give mushrooms. But that's it for now, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.